The wait is finally over. 1923 is returning with Season 2, and fans, just like us, are beyond excited. The emotional roller coaster that Season 1 left us on, we're still recovering. But now it's time to dive back into the world of the Duttons, and trust me, there's a lot to unpack. Hey everyone! Welcome back to my channel, your go-to place for the latest updates, theories, and cast news from your favorite TV shows. If you're a true Yellowstone Universe fan, make sure to hit that like button, subscribe, and let's jump into today's video all about 1923 Season 2 and the rising star at its center, Brandon Sklenar. Main script. Season 1 of 1923 ended on a heartbreaking note, leaving fans with countless questions and theories. At the center of the storm is none other than Spencer Dutton, played by the incredibly talented Brandon Sklenar. While Spencer's fate remains uncertain, Sklenar himself seems to be thriving, both professionally and personally. At 32, Brandon has been working in the entertainment industry for over a decade, but it wasn't until 1923 that he truly became a household name. His portrayal of Spencer, combining strength, sensitivity, and charm, captured the hearts of viewers around the world. His rising popularity isn't limited to just fans. Hollywood producers have taken notice, and Brandon has already landed a major role in a highly anticipated movie adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel, It Ends With Us. He'll be playing Atlas, starring alongside none other than Blake Lively. With a cast like that, it's almost guaranteed to be a blockbuster, and could catapult Brandon even further into stardom. But don't worry, he hasn't left 1923 behind. In fact, he's more excited than ever about the second season. He even carries a scar on his forehead from the first day of shooting, something he wears proudly, like a badge of honor. Brandon may not be super active on social media, but he knows how much the fans love Spencer. In interviews, he said that Spencer's blend of masculinity and emotional depth is what makes him so compelling. And yes, he even gives credit to the mustache. Beyond the screen, Brandon shares a strong bond with his castmates, especially his on-screen uncle, Harrison Ford. He recently recalled the first time they met, during training sessions for the show, and spoke about how down-to-earth and humble Ford is. It's always heartwarming to hear about genuine friendships behind the scenes. It gives us hope that the show will continue for many seasons. As for Season 2, Brandon has confirmed that filming is underway, and the season is expected to drop in fall 2023. But when it comes to spoilers, especially regarding Spencer and Alexandra's love story, he's keeping things tightly under wraps. In fact, he's admitted that he doesn't know much himself yet, thanks to Taylor Sheridan's habit of writing scripts at the last minute. Still, the good news is that 1923 is definitely coming back, and we can't wait to see where the story goes next. The wait for 1923 Season 2 is almost over, and fans are desperate for answers, especially about Spencer Dutton. That season finale left us shattered, with theories spinning wilder than a Montana tornado. But while we're stuck wondering if Spencer and Alexandra will reunite, actor Brandon Sklenar is living his best life, scoring major roles and winning hearts on and off screen. Now, here's the kicker. Sklenar's career is skyrocketing. After 1923 made him a household name, Hollywood came knocking. His next big project? Starring opposite Blake Lively in the film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's It Ends With Us. Let's be real. This movie's gonna be huge, and it might just cement Sklenar as Tinseltown's next leading man. But don't worry, he's not ditching the Duttons. Sklenar's even got a permanent souvenir from the show, a scar on his forehead from filming. Talk about dedication. And when asked why fans adore Spencer, he credits the character's rare mix of rugged toughness and heart-melting tenderness. Oh, and that legendary mustache? A big part of it, he jokes. Speaking of charm, Sklenar's totally fanboying over his on-screen uncle, Harrison Ford. He recently gushed about Ford's down-to-earth vibe, saying, He's just like your chill, kind uncle. Ah, and with the cast this tight-knit, we're betting 1923 will ride on for many more seasons. So, what's next for season 2? Sklenar's lips are sealed, blaming Taylor Sheridan's infamous no scripts yet style. But he did hint at a possible 2023 release. Will Spencer and Alexandra's love survive? Only time will tell. Until then, let's pray Sheridan hurries up with those scripts. Season 2 of 1923 is almost here, and fans couldn't be more excited. The Season 1 finale left us heartbroken and full of questions, especially about Spencer Dutton's fate. What will happen to him? Where is his journey headed next? While his future in the show remains uncertain, one thing is clear. Brandon Sklenar, the actor behind Spencer, is having quite a moment in Hollywood. Not only is his career taking off, but he's also formed a strong bond with his co-stars. At 32, Sklenar has been part of the entertainment industry for over a decade, but 1923 is widely considered his breakout role. It's the show that turned him into a household name and opened doors to major new opportunities. His popularity has skyrocketed, not just with fans of the Yellowstone universe, but also with Hollywood producers who are eager to cast rising talent in upcoming films. Just a few months after 1923 wrapped up its first season, Sklenar landed a new role with huge potential. He'll be playing Atlas in the highly anticipated film adaptation of Colleen Hoover's best-selling novel It Ends With Us. Even more exciting, he'll star alongside the incredibly talented Blake Lively. With a cast like that, the movie is almost guaranteed to be a hit, and could push Sklenar even further into the spotlight. But don't worry, just because he's taking on new projects doesn't mean he's done with 1923. In fact, this is a role he truly cherishes. He's even got a scar on his forehead from the very first day of shooting, and he wears it like a badge of honor. Interestingly, Sklenar isn't active on social media, so he doesn't fully realize just how much fans love his portrayal of Spencer. When asked why he thinks the character resonates so deeply, he says it's all about balance, strength mixed with softness. In his words, Spencer is a powerful yet emotionally aware man, capable of love, kindness, and vulnerability. And of course, he joked, the mustache definitely helps. Aside from being charming, Sklenar also deeply admires his co-stars, especially Harrison Ford, who plays his on-screen uncle. In a recent interview, he spoke fondly about meeting Ford during training, recalling how Helen Mirren was also there as they learned to drive carriages. He even fanboyed a little, but said Ford turned out to be down-to-earth, humble, and just like a cool uncle. It's always great to see such strong bonds between cast members. After all, good chemistry off-screen often leads to better stories on-screen, and hopefully, more seasons to come. As for the next season, Sklenar confirmed that Season 2 is in the works and is expected to be released in fall 2023. However, he's tight-lipped about the plot, especially when it comes to Spencer and Alexandra's romance, which ended on a heartbreaking note last season. When asked about the couple's fate, he admitted, "I genuinely don't know. She might not make it back, or maybe she will, and I won't." It seems even the actors haven't received the full scripts yet. No surprise, given Taylor Sheridan's reputation for keeping things under wraps until the last minute. First up, his career just went Super Saiyan. After 1923 made him the internet's favorite cowboy, he landed the lead in It Ends With Us, opposite Blake Lively. And get this, the man's so dedicated to Spencer Dutton, he's literally got the scars to prove it. That forehead mark? A real injury from filming. Now that's commitment. But here's what's really interesting. When asked why fans are obsessed with Spencer, Sklenar gets deep. He says it's about masculinity with emotional awareness, then immediately cracks up and admits the mustache deserves most of the credit. Classic. But one thing is certain, 1923 will return soon, and we can't wait to see where the story takes us next. Now let's talk about the Harrison Ford effect. Sklenar recently admitted he had a full fanboy moment meeting Indiana Jones himself, until Ford showed up with his own saddle and instantly became the cool uncle. And between us, that off-screen chemistry is why 1923 feels so authentic. So, the million-dollar question, when's season 2 coming? Sklenar says likely late 2023. But here's the catch. Even he doesn't know if Spencer survives. Thanks to Taylor Sheridan's infamous no scripts until filming style, the cast is as clueless as we are. Talk about suspense. Are you excited for the return of Spencer Dutton? Do you think Brandon Sklenar is on his way to becoming one of Hollywood's next big stars? Let us know your thoughts in the comments below. Don't forget to like, subscribe, and share this video if you're part of the Yellowstone family. Thanks for watching, and we'll see you in the next one.